Friends, I brought a story today, and it's kind of a magical springtime story. It's totally make-believe. It's called The Bog Baby, and it's written by Jean Willis. It just kind of makes me like it because of all the magical flowers and ideas that they have. Long ago, when we were little, me and Chrissy did something bad. We said we were going to Annie's house to play, but we didn't. We went fishing all by ourselves, which wasn't allowed. Chrissy said there was a magic pond in Bluebell Wood. It was only ever there in spring. When it rained, it made a huge puddle in the dell, and pond creatures came. We could fish for newts, she said. I won't tell if you won't. So we went. Do you think that's a good idea? No. Well, let's see what happens. We found the pond. It was squelchy around the edge. The bluebells squeaked under our boots. We fished and fished, but we didn't catch a newt. We caught something else, much better. We caught a bog baby. He was the size of a frog, only round and blue. He had boggly eyes and a spiky tail, and I do remember he had ears like a mouse. He floated up and down on his back and sucked his toes. That's when I fished him out. He didn't struggle. He sat in my hand and looked surprised. He was as soft as jelly, like he had no bones. When we stroked him, he flapped his wings. They were no bigger than daisy petals. They seemed too small for him to even fly. Chrissy said he might be able to fly if we blew on his wings. We blew and blew, but all we did was blow him into the mud. He didn't try to escape. He just sat still with his paws over his eyes. We put him in a jam jar and took him home and hid him in the shed. He was our bog baby. He wasn't meant to be a secret. We wanted to show Mom, but we didn't dare. If we did, she'd know we went fishing. We made our bog baby a beautiful home in a bucket. Gravel, shells, clean water. Whenever he saw us, he jumped up and down. We picked him up and played with him. He was very ticklish. We fed him cake crumbs. We loved our bog baby. Our friends loved him too. We took him to school in a margarine tub and let him play in the sandbox. In the afternoon, he slept in his tub on some damp cotton balls. Chrissy made him a collar and a leash, and we took him for walks in the field. Once a crow almost ate him, but we scared it away just in time. We took great care of our bog baby. At least we tried, but he got sick. He didn't jump up and down anymore. He turned pale and his wings drooped. He wouldn't touch his cake crumbs. We gave him all sorts, but he spat them out. We wanted to ask Mom for help, but we were too scared. But the bog baby got thinner. He wouldn't walk on his leash. He hid under his shell. He wouldn't come out no matter how much we loved him. Mom found us in the shed. We told her what happened with the bog baby. She wasn't angry though. When she saw who was in the bucket, she smiled and her eyes went misty. She said she hadn't seen a bog baby since she was little. Please make him better, we cried. We love him so much. I know, she said, but the bog baby is a wild thing. He doesn't belong here. He isn't meant to eat cake or walk on a leash or sleep in a tub. She picked up the bucket and we followed her out. If we really loved the bog baby, we had to do what was best for him, no matter how much it hurt us. That was real love. That's why we let him go. Back where he belonged, living in the woods, playing in the pond, sleeping in the damp leaves under the moon. We never saw him again. I think he grew up and had babies of his own. Last spring, my daughter found the magic pond, and guess what she saw? Hundreds of bog babies, swinging through the bluebells, catching flies, floating on their back, sucking their toes. That's what she told me, and that's what I believe. I don't know if you've ever seen a bog baby, but I kind of thought that was a fun, magical story, and I love the spring pictures. I hope you're having a good day, and I wish you well.